Okay. Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay. Hold on. There we go. So we're back from the trade shows. Some of us, I'm not going to use the word less smarter because they went to both shows, which was crazy. Oh my
Right.
God. There were people who were literally flying from Vegas. They're like, "Hi, Mayor. This is awesome. Nice to see you. I got to go catch a flight to Chicago."
Yeah.
Aga did it. Aga like showed up Thursday night. Thursday night. She got in at like 9 or 10 o'clock for Botanica. Yeah. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, Chris did that, which is probably might be the reason why and she's not here because I don't think she's actually recovered from that just yet.
Uh-uh.
No, Holly Baker did the same thing. They drove to Vegas, did the creative in Vegas, and I think she competed there as well, and then drove to Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
She messed up time change.
Oh.
She got there with like 5 minutes to spare. She was like trucking in the door. She made it though. Somehow, by the grace of God, she
Right?
actually made it in time. So yeah, I can't imagine. She must be exhausted.
Right?
Yes. So Judy Breton, who did both shows, we were at some event on Wednesday, and she's like, "Yeah, my flight's at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's I don't know 10 o'clock at night right
Oh my
now.
gosh.
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get out to Chicago. So I'm hoping that next year maybe the shows aren't. I'm still the shows are that close together. It's one or the other. And
Right.
now my choice is going to be WPA because we do the first aid classes there. Hey, April.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I'm still flying into that. By the way, one year I'll grab my husband with us and we'll come in the van so that we could just like bring all the samples home
I was say, how far of a drive is it for you?
to Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I'd have to Google it, but
Probably a couple days.
I would think maybe a day and a half straight driving, maybe a day and a half.
Okay.
It's not a quick run, so
And he's
it's
like, no.
enough. It's enough.
Like on a small map, it's like this far.
Okay,
Considering car is like,
that is my.
that's like, it's really far.
But anyway, Super Zoo is. I honestly, truly, it's one of my favorite shows, and part of it is because it's not just a grooming show. So
No,
it's like
it's also great exercise.
it's great exercise. I still freaking gained weight. How could I possibly gain weight with the amount of walking that I did?
I don't, I don't even understand.
The food's really good.
It was really good.
The
Holy
food's always really
okay.
good in Vegas.
All right, there's that.
The
So
food's
and there
really
might
good.
have been a couple of desserts thrown in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, so All American, it was amazing. Like, I'm gonna throw it out there for the ones who were at All American. The crowd was amazing. The the attendees were just, the vibe was great. I have to say, this is probably one of the best All-Americans in the last few years that I've been to, that it was just, everyone was on point, full classes. It was amazing. So it sounds like between Super Zoo and All-American, it was just a huge success.
Yeah, it was. What's also nice about going to trade shows is networking and seeing new products. So I'm going to like steal a little bit of River's thunder because she should be talking about it already. If you are listening, River, please do so. I saw her prototype for a planner that she has.
Mm.
Yes.
I've heard her talk. When I saw her at Rocky Mountain, she was bringing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
She had a post about that.
Oh, she did.
There
Oh.
was, I saw a post. It was, I think it was last week. I think she did put a post, honest to God.
Okay. Oh, all right. She did. August 13th. Okay, that's still like a week ago. I saw it. It's actually, I really like it. Okay. But she
Okay.
needs to get that out there and tell people about it and start talking about it. It's really a different concept than any other planner I've ever seen.
Okay.
So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it. I'll get River up on an interview with Women Peppreneurs to talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Quincy's seen it. She says it's going to be amazing. It is.
Cool.
So, anyway, so if you've been to the trade shows, we're back. I survived. Denise survived.
Yeah.
Chris, we're not quite certain about.
Well, I was going to say, but I turn around Thursday and go to Seattle and then hop on the Barkley cruise. So there's that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's, yeah. And we take our oldest son to college tomorrow, and the youngest started school on Monday. So it's been a week. It's been a week. I got home, I think, Sunday night at 8:30, and I've just been going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
By Thursday Friday, I left Saturday morning, right? So Friday was the only day I had to actually really walk the show. And by Friday, my brain was fried. So if I walked past you and there was like this I don't know, zombie look in my eyes, it's okay. So, all right, let's moving it a little bit forward from that. The next show, hold on a second.
Groom Expo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I want to talk about. Barkley Honors. Unless you're living under a rock, you all know that Barkley Honors came out because that is the only thing you're seeing
Everywhere.
everywhere on Facebook.
Yeah.
Plus, I actually said Chris should be so proud of me because Chris and I really want. Well, I'll take any medal, any of the categories I'm in. I'll take a medal.
Not picky. Got it.
Not picky, but I want a medal. Okay. Traveling groomers would like one too, but the only issue with traveling groomers getting one is that I would actually have to win one in another category, because if not, there's going to be a fist fight between me and Chris and who actually gets it.
Straight up. But here's the thing: is you're not going this year.
I know that's the problem because she'll get her little hands on it.
Right.
Okay.
Good luck and God bless peeling it out of her hands.
Yeah, I might actually have to show up at her house.
You would probably have to, and even then, she would just be like, "Nah, I'm not letting you in."
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She lost it.
But-
It went missing.
I would like to volunteer to give your acceptance speech
Yes.
when you win for the book.
Yo, please do. In fact, I was going to ask you for all of them except the podcast, would you accept on my behalf? Because I'm not even certain that you give it to me if I want in any other category.
I absolutely will. But yeah, the book, I love that book. And I'm eventually going to need another copy because it's kind of beaten up because I take it everywhere. It's my appointment reading book. It's like, oh, you got an appointment? Oh, I need my book. And so it goes in the car and I always stuff it in a pocket jacket pocket, back pocket. So it's a little beaten up. It's a little beaten up. But still reads well.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. So Quincy's making mention of Where's Cooper, which has been fun.
That
I
has.
mean, it's been really fun. The memes are awesome. I would really like to know if the owner of Cooper has realized what she's.
No, because they never got back to it. Like they blocked the groomer.
Did
So they
they?
have no idea that all of this is going on behind the scenes. They have no idea. And like one meme has gotten like 1,300 something likes. And
So
Oh,
yeah,
River's
nice
she's
to
been
see you,
summoned.
River. She's been summoned. We summoned River and she came. Thank you, River.
So no, they don't have any idea that like more than 1,000 groomers have been talking about their dog. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did a Cooper meme, and it hit right. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That one did, and but no, the owner has no idea. They have like and nobody knows like where Cooper went, or
Right?
it will forever be a mystery.
Right. One of my favorite Cooper memes is that the reason why women don't usually have multiple husbands because she's out there, she's got the 3 husbands sitting on the sofa, and they're like, "Well, where's Cooper?"
Yeah,
Which groomer did you drop it off at?
yeah, he's there. He's at the right groomer.
So yeah, what somebody should do is create like this little "Where's Cooper" book. Oh my God. Okay. This is for somebody else because I'm not going to do this.
Someone take this idea now.
Someone take this idea and run with it. However, if you do it, send me a complimentary copy. Okay. A Where's Cooper coloring book and of all the memes that were created during it.
That's a good one.
Okay.
It is, but the only problem is all of those. Most of the memes are created off of copyrighted content.
You know what? There's ways around it. Ways around it. No,
Cooper is actually a Shih Tzu.
I don't have the time to do it.
River asked, "What kind of dog is Cooper?" Cooper is actually a Shih Tzu. And it's funny because there's been a couple Shih Tzus that groomers are like, "Is this Cooper?" And it's like, no, no. I'm like, maybe this is.
All right, Quincy, did you know I have a greenhouse? We haven't brought that up in a couple of weeks. No, I don't have the time. And now I'm going to be starting seeds and I'm going to be doing microgreens. So I'm going to have even less time. But however, I just freely give this idea to somebody else to do it. Of course you did. Okay, so where were we? I'm not sure. Barkley Honors.
Barkley Honors.
Did we get past that already?
I think so. Kind of. Ish.
Quincy seems to think that if anyone had time, it's me. I'm going to sit that girl down at the next trade show.
Oh, girl, you have no idea. She has like no time for anything. Sorry, struggling, trying to keep it PG. I was at a lack for words there. No, like I will hit her up and be like, "Hey, Mary, it's like 8:00 in the morning, and her time." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I just, I'm in my greenhouse." What are you doing 8:00 in the morning in the greenhouse? And she's like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm teaching a class and then I have to coach and then I have a meeting and then I have a this." And So I can get that to you, but it's going to be like 4 hours. And then I'm like, well, it doesn't have to be today. She'll, oh no, tomorrow I have like these 18 coaching calls, and then I'm teaching a class, and then I have this, and I'm
All right,
like,
this. All right,
next
so
week.
this is why people ask me for things, because they know, Quincy, I'm busy. And if you want something done, you ask a busy person to do it, because they're going to look at it and think, well, let me just do this now, get it off my plate. I'm going to deal with it.
That's
Yeah.
what I do. Yep.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
I'll do it right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like,
Chris,
like that one time when Angie developed a whole webinar off of a live.
yeah. Well, today Chris hits me up. She's like, "Oh, I got to put the New Jersey logo on the WAGA website," and she's like, "Do you think you could do that for me?" And I'm just like, "Okay, it's done." And she's like, "Well, I didn't mean right now." I'm like, "It's done. I got
Right.
things to do." So,
Okay, since you brought that up, that's actually something else we could talk about. So, Vic Mason announced at Super Zoo the formation of WAGA, the World Alliance of Grooming Associations. And I was there, and yeah, I could see where maybe some people were a little confused over thinking it was the WPA and an AKC thing.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No.
Okay. The AKC and the WPA have put some money towards it, which is good because it's a nonprofit. There's websites, there's all sorts of things that go along with that. So because of the money that they donated, we got it off the ground and got it off the ground fairly quickly. All right. It will be officially launched at Hershey. I'm not 100% certain they have a booth or they don't have a booth. I'm like 75% positive they have a booth, but please don't quote me on that. Okay. Angie just threw up the website on it. So let me just explain what it is. Okay. It's an alliance of associations, of state grooming associations. Right now, we're starting off the United States, but we got the word world in there. So eventually it will go worldwide. And the purpose of it is to help state grooming associations get up off the ground, help them walk them through it. We'll have a directory up there. And of course, there'll be sponsors of the alliance. And so that's kind of where we're at. So who's on the board for that? Well, Angie's the website director. Okay. Yes, the Utah Professional Pet Groomers Association is up on it. The California is, the Washington Association, New Jersey is up on it already. What's this? Audie Ryerson. Oh, this link will guide you. Oh, never mind. I'm reading comments. So who's on the board? First of all, this is Judy Breton's brainchild. Okay. She calls me up, I don't know, a year ago. And Judy is one of these people that I have a hard time saying no to. Okay. Because Judy's awesome. I love Judy. Okay.
Yes, she is.
And
no one can say no to Judy.
It's really hard to say no to Judy. So
and
she calls
has
me
those that's the sweet eyes. And she's just like, do you think? And you're just like, kidding me? Yeah, here, okay, you just take it. I'll just give it to you here.
Stop doing something else to do whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is exactly what I did. I stopped doing something else so I could do this.
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, she calls me up and she tells me about this idea, and she ropes me into being vice president. Thankfully, did not actually happen during the meeting. And I'm going to thank Chris for that, because when we had that very first meeting and they were going off of, the posts and stuff like that. And so Judy's automatically president, and she goes vice president. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be vice president. Chris pipes up, I'll do it. And I'm like, yes.
Sucker.
I might have said sucker to her in the elevator going.
That is exactly what you said to her in the elevator.
Though I am on the board, but it's not like I'm not president. I'm not vice president. Terry DiMarino is treasurer, And I think, I'm forgetting, I'm drawing a blank on who's the secretary, but everybody after that are just like board members. Okay, so I'm just a board member. So anyway, um, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. So who else is on the board? Okay, Vic Mason is on the board. He is representing the WPA.
He also needs to get me a headshot.
I don't think he's listening to this.
No.
Okay. Mark Dunn, Erin Myers. These are all like not necessarily board members, but like, what's the word under board members?
Advisory board.
Advisory board. Okay. Mike Bobick from used to be PJAC. They changed the name.
Dr. Cliff.
Dr. Cliff is on the board. Michelle Austin from Ryan's is on the board. Karina Stamworthy is on the board. And I'm thinking, I'm sure I'm missing, I know I'm missing somebody.
There's Erin Myers.
That guy, Erin.
Jenkins. Those two.
Are those the only ones who sent you headshots?
Jennifer and Erin.
Oh, Jennifer Jenkins. She's on the board as well.
Yeah.
I knew I was forgetting somebody.
Those are the only ones who sent me headshots.
You have my headshot.
I have yours.
Okay.
Yours is one of the first ones. Actually, it was the first one up. That wasn't on the first one from the advisory board, because I have your headshot in a folder on my computer, and I have your bio. So I was just like,
yep,
Mary's done.
Okay, so we're like I said, the association, the alliance is meant to help state. So if you know anyone who's looking to get their state association up and running, please send them our way. Okay, Tommy's going. I don't think Tommy loves me, Angie.
Well, he does. He's got to support the team. So, he's got to support the team.
Just saying. Just saying.
But we do need to touch, before we get to the weird fact of the week. All right. So this is a dry run. You can see it says Tempest Tactum. It means contact time. Tonight, we're going to discuss bleach.
Okay, hold on. Before we discuss bleach,
Okay.
this weekend is the Behavior and Handling Summit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's probably one of the best topics. So we have Melissa Jepson.
So Sunday is Mindy.
Doing
Mindy Dinwiddie with geriatric dogs. And then Ashley Hanvey on after that with Don't Grab the Beard. Monday is Melissa, and Mindy and Melissa's classes are both certification classes. Difficult dogs, geriatric dogs. Melissa's doing difficult dogs. After that is Mobile Right with Eva.
Okay.
So it's all behavior based, and how do you deal with a blind, deaf, senile dog? And they're like, oh, well, I want a haircut on him. Yeah. Mindy's got it. It's 4 hours. She's got tips. She's got tricks. She's got things. She's got all the stuff that you could possibly need. And both have a tested certification. So when you finish those classes, you take your test, you print your certification up, goes right on your wall.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So, and it's all automated. So there's no like downtime in between. You take your test, you get your certificate.
You take your test, you pass, you get
Yes.
your certificate.
Take your test, you pass. So there's that. You get one retry. And you take your test, you pass, you get your certification.
So
But
if
if you
you
pay
fail
attention,
the first time, it's recorded. You could watch it again before you take the test again.
yeah.
Mm.
So,
Okay, so that's this weekend. PositiveEd.com. If you don't want a membership, you could just buy the summit if you like.
and so members get 6 weeks to watch it. Non-members get 3 weeks to watch it. And either members or non-members, you both get the certifications for them. There is closed captioning and transcripts are available. So,
Okay, so now we can talk about bleach.
okay, bleach. I'm begging you people to please stop mixing things with bleach. Do not mix Lysol with bleach. Do not mix the toilet cleaners with bleach. Do not mix Pine Sol with bleach. Do not mix Fabuloso with bleach. Do not mix. Don't put anything in bleach that isn't water, please. When you do that, you make chlorine gas. You can kill someone. If you are cleaning up an area that has a great deal of urine in it, say doggy daycare, boarding facility, things like this, consider not using bleach and instead use 256 because the ammonia in the urine mixed with bleach will make chlorine gas. Chlorine gas causes brain damage. It's toxic. It could kill you. So please, I'm literally begging you, stop mixing things with bleach. Nothing should be mixed at any time with bleach other than water. Just water. Nothing else. Nothing else is safe. If I don't care if you have done it for 10 years in your salon or 20 years in your. Please don't. Because it all makes chlorine gas. Just water. Just water. That's all. That's all you need. It doesn't need to be better. It doesn't need to be stronger. Just water. Please.
Okay,
So, Angie, besides water, what can I mix with bleach? It's a question.
Actually had people arguing with me on the thread saying that's not true because I have put, and I'm like, for the love of Pete, just Google it. If you don't believe me, just put it in Google. And I'm like, here, I'll even send you the link to the search. You can look. There's actually 4 bazillion things saying that causes chlorine gas. But what do all of those people know? Like the people who make it.
Nothing.
It makes me crazy.
okay. You good,
Feel
Angie?
better?
I feel a little better.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Yeah, we just want to make sure. Okay, let's go on to the weekly animal fact.
Angie's Weekly Weird Fact.
Falcons have been used in falconry for more than 3,500 years. They mate for life and nest in the same spot every single year. They can see 8 times better than any human being, and they can see in ultraviolet light. The peregrine falcon can fly at
Angie's Weekly Weird Fact.
200 actual miles an hour.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy fast. That is crazy, crazy fast. So their eyelids actually close like our eyelids close down. Their eyelids close up so that when they are coming down, that the air pressure doesn't flip the eyelid upside down. So they blink from bottom up rather than top down. It's pretty crazy. I actually had back in the day, when I was on the job, a peregrine falcon flew into a woman's house. And she called us from the bathroom. And she's like, ah! And she said it was an eagle. And I was like, it's probably a sparrow. So I went in her house and she's like, it's behind the TV stand.
Mhm.
And so I went and I looked and I was like, whoa, holy cow, it's a raptor. So I couldn't really see what it was because of all the cords and wires and all that. But I had on Kevlar gloves that go all the way up. And so I just kind of reached back there and the bird sort of finagled around and got a hold of my arm. So I just put my other arm over the top of it and kind of like pulled him out. And then I got outside. I have the pictures. I don't think I have them on disc, but anyway, this is back in the Polaroid days, before cell phones were a thing. And so my partner took a bunch of pictures of me holding the bird, and I just, kind of, and he went up. So his feet are like right here in one of the pictures. But beautiful, beautiful bird. And he was gone in like a heartbeat. I did both. I worked in law enforcement, so I was a police officer and animal control. And so, because I was the crazy one. And they were just like, well, you may as well do 2 jobs. Because, I didn't have enough to do. So I was like, oh, cool. And yeah, so I was the idiot they'd send after all the animals. Hey, there's a bobcat in that lady's garage.
Okay.
Go get it out. Okay. Dum dum. And I'm like, here, kitty, 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 kitty. So yeah, it was cool though. That was
Okay, just for those who were here on the beginning and we were talking about me driving to Vegas, it's a 21-hour drive.
There you go.
Yes, Pedro, she was animal control and a cop.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Patricia, I did not see you in Vegas. But that's not saying too much. They had me locked away in a classroom for 3 days.
Yeah, for you, that show it's kind of brutal because it's just one like 5-hour class after another.
6-hour, 3 6-hour classes.
Yeah. There's because of the break.
Yep.
Yep.
And I actually like the break. I like the hour break in between. So
You need it.
we'll be doing that at Atlanta Pet Fair as well. But oh my God, was it hot in Vegas?
Mm.
So yeah, I did not see you either, Pedro. All right, shall we wrap this up? We'll be back
Sure thing.
next Tuesday.
Yes.
If anyone has any topics they would actually like to discuss, please let us know. We will, within reason.
And if you have sanitation concerns that you would like to discuss, please let me know. And I'll be more than happy to address them.
Yes. Maybe, what? Actually, look. Well, Pedro, I was in one of the classrooms for like 6 hours.
Mm.
Stuck in there, and I never left because food was brought to me. My daughter came, and she was our food bitch, so she went and got our food. You know what? We should think about and start maybe collecting questions and do like a Q&A session. I think that might be fun.
Oh, that'd
I
be
think
fun.
that would absolutely be fun.
I want to say also congratulations, Patricia. I just saw that you placed first in abstract with your kitty kitty.
Ooh, that's right. Congratulations, Patricia.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations.
Yeah, River found me. Pedro says he never looked in those rooms. All right. We're going to let you slide on that, Pedro, but you go to a trade show to take education.
So I linked the positiveed.com Facebook page. So go there, like and follow, so that you see what's posted up there too.
Okay, so next week, everybody,